So another good Samaritan, I would say, another God sent angel, was actually Doug. So I want to appreciate Doug. I want to give a shout out to Doug. Doug was driving a minivan, and he said the reason why he stopped was because if his sister, his mother, his wife, his daughter had been in my position, he would have wanted someone to stop and help them. So he sacrificed. He said he didn't have any jumper cables, but he did his best to try to stop someone to see if they could give me a jump. Well, this had been about maybe 3 hours had already done passed by. He actually called 511, but Hero cannot leave the interstate. Had we had been on the actual exit when this had happened, Hero could have come and maybe given me a jump. But because we were already off the exit, Hero couldn't stop. So Doug did his best to flag down whomever he could. Greetings and welcome to Basic Life with Rhonda, Gayle, brought to you by HerTube TV, a online video and television network about women and what women care about. Thank you for joining us on this episode. Please visit us on my website at www.theagnorconnection.com. Have a lot of great sales going on. I'm on the cover of the May-June edition of Her magazine, so you can still get your Her magazine hard copy edition. And with every hard copy edition, you will get a free digital download. We'll be back with more Basic Life with Rhonda, Gayle. Don't forget, on sale now, Her magazine and Her t-shirt. Go to www.theagnorconnection.com. So, lo and behold, maybe about 30 minutes later, Doug came up. He was driving a caravan, white caravan. He said, I see you here. I don't have any jump cables, but I just want to check and see if you're okay and if there's anything that I can do. He said, because I saw you on the side of the road, and if it had been my mother, my sister, my aunt, my grandmother, my wife, my daughter, I would want someone to have stopped to make sure they were okay. So Doug called 511 to see if he could solicit the services of Hero. Now, one thing about Hero, if you're not on the highway, Hero can't stop. And I was about 30 yards away from the exit. So because of that, Hero could not solicit their service. But Doug was resilient. He started flagging people with trucks, see if they could have, if they had any jumper cables. Well, about maybe 30 more minutes had passed, and we saw Clayton County police. We'll be back with more Basic Life with Rhonda, Gayle. Don't forget, on sale now, Her magazine and Her t-shirt. Go to www.theagnorconnection.com. And not to throw any stones to anyone, I'm originally from South Carolina, and I went to school in Hampton, Virginia, Hampton University, HIU, go Pirates. And I later moved from Virginia. I lived in Maryland, Riverdale, Maryland, Upper Marlboro, Maryland. I worked in D.C. And I'm kind of used to East Coast traffic, so I-95. I've been a lot of places. I've lived in Ohio. I lived in Chicago. I've driven in New York. But I have to say about Georgia, this is supposed to be Bible Belt and the most spiritual people, but I'm going to have to get raw. This is Basic Life with Rhonda, Gayle, and we're not so basic here. But you Those people in Georgia are the most inconsiderate, uncaring drivers that I have ever come across. People, change. This is what I'm telling you. Wherever you got to go and wherever you got to be, it's going to be there when you get there. All you have to do is, if you're going to an appointment, or if you're going to work, okay, the smartest thing to do is try to start your day off early. However, I know certain situations and situations and circumstances will not allow you to do as planned. However, the key word to any type of love is sacrifice. All you have to do is pray to God to get you there on time. I've been in this situation many a times where I may have been running late for a to an interview or a job. I just pray, okay, God, Father love. I pray, life, please. You know my situation. If you would not mind, let the interviewer be late. Let the interviewer come in behind me. Look, whatever you ask, he's going to do. See, you have not because you ask not. Ask, and you shall receive, that your joy may be complete. Sure, yes, the smartest thing is to start off maybe an hour or two before the interview. Okay, that's proper planning. But we all know as human beings, things do not go as planned. And because of that, utilize your heavenly host. Utilize your heavenly system. Utilize your heavenly servants called angels. Let them be dispatched on your behalf so that everything will go as he planned, even when it doesn't go as you planned. Look, let's get some consideration going here in Georgia. Like I said, I've driven in Chicago, New York. I've driven in some of the busiest cities. I've been in traffic in San Francisco. I've been in traffic in Los Angeles. And the things that I see from my Georgia citizens, it's outlandish. How can you be so inconsiderate when you want to be considered? Don't you know what goes around comes around? Don't you know when you cut someone off, you get cut off? You don't have to throw no stones. Just relax. Pay it forward. I mean, come on. You ain't gonna get there no faster. It's better to get there safe than to worry about trying to get there all on time. Look, whatever God has for you is for you. That job, if you're going for it, if it's yours regardless. Look, you don't need to apply for anything. If God says it's for you, just go get it.
Keep up with Basic Life with Rhonda Gayle episodes. Download the app. Go to www.theadnorconnection.com. Also on sale, her magazine and her t-shirt. Get it today at www.theadnorconnection.com.
They wanna watch me, so I tell them keep they focus. They don't notice, cause I notice that they notice me. I'm looking and you can tell, cause they notice me. Ain't that extra bugging me, my did you notice? They wanna watch me, so I tell them keep they focus. They don't notice, cause I notice that they notice me. I'm that nigga, you can tell, cause they notice me.
I'm a little giant, that's intimidation. Walk one like I'm with Jamaica. Uncle Goliath when you kin the David. Uncle Goliath when you kin the David. Brains in the sink, body on the count. Women and children, leave them where I found.